Good evening. For the first time in our history, it will be a criminal offence for some Australians to come home from overseas. Chris Uhlmann says within the next 48 hours, returning citizens will be threatened with 5 years jail if they've been in India in the past 2 weeks.
Australian cricketers Adam Zampa and Kane Richardson made the wrong kind of headlines when they bypassed a ban on flights from COVID-ravaged India by transiting through Qatar's capital of Doha. The back door is about to be slammed shut.
Yes, we will. We've been clear about not wanting people to come through third countries. Nine
News understands the federal government is considering a move that, for the first time in history, will make it illegal for some Australians to come home. Invoking the Health Minister's sweeping powers under the Biosecurity Act, from as early as midnight tomorrow, it could be a crime for anyone to come to Australia if they've been in a high-risk country 14 days prior to arrival. The penalty is 5 years jail or a $66,000 fine.
It's an horrific situation unfolding in India.
The extraordinary move comes on top of the demand that any international traveller spend 2 weeks in hotel quarantine.
Loopholes are worrying, but at the end of the day, we still have quarantine. Nobody's going to avoid quarantine.
With over 9,000 Australians in India, the government's also keen to say that it will restart repatriation flights as soon as it possibly can. But with the disease raging through that country, that could be months away.
We have to be able to continue to do two things: protect Australia and bring Australians home.
I don't question the advice of the need to shut the border now, but it's obviously not a solution for those Australians. We can't abandon them.
As ever, the government will say this is all for our own good. And through this crisis, we've learned that the state and federal health ministers have astonishing powers. So far, Australians have been more than happy to go along with every restriction, every lockdown, every border closure. But here's a debate worth having. Should it be a crime for an Australian to do everything in their power to flee danger and come home in a crisis? And just how much liberty are we prepared to cede to our governments before we lose what's essential to making us a democracy?